In this video, we will discuss how to find the sum and the product of the roots of our quadratic equation. So in finding the sum of the roots of the quadratic equation, we will just need this formula. We have negative b over a, and for the product, we have positive c over a. For example, we have 2x squared minus 7x minus 4 equals 0. So we have to identify the values of our a, b, and c. We have 2, negative 7, and negative 4. Why we have here negative 7 and negative 4? Take note, the operation here also serves as the sign of our numerical coefficient. So we have negative 7 or minus 7, so the sign would be negative 7. And for minus 4, it would be negative 4. So we will now find the product and the sum of the roots of this equation. For the sum, we have negative b over a. We will just substitute the values of a and b. So b is negative 7 already, but we also need to consider this negative sign here because this is in our formula. So we have negative times negative 7, the value of b, over 2. So we will just simplify this, negative times negative 7, positive 7 over 2. So we will leave this in fraction form. Just leave it in fraction form. Next, for the product, we have c over a. C is negative 4. For our example, we have negative 4. And a is positive 2. So negative 4 divided by positive 2 is negative 2. So we have now the product and the sum. The sum is 7 over 2. And the product is negative 2. What if you are only given the roots of the quadratic equation and you need to find its standard form, which is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0? So let's discuss its process in this video. So the process looks like this. So we have the roots, we have 3 over 2 and negative 1 over 2. So take note, these are just the values of our x. So we have 3 halves and negative 1 over 2. All we need to do is just to rewrite this in a factored form, just like this one. And we will just equate this into 0. So we have x minus 3 over 2. Since in transferring or transposing values, we can get the opposite value of its sign. If it is positive here, it will give you negative. And if it is negative, it will give you positive. So we have quantity of x minus 3 halves times the quantity of x plus 1 half equals 0. Next, we will just multiply these two factors. So x times x squared, x times positive 1 half x, negative 3 halves times x, we have negative 3 halves x, negative 3 halves times 1 half, we have negative 3 times 1, we have 3, or 3 times 1, we have 3, 2 times 2, we have 4, negative times positive, we have negative. And next, we will just combine those like terms. So we have 1 half x and 3 over 2x. So since we have the same denominator, we will just copy the denominator, which is 2. And we will just copy the numbers here in our numerator, which are 1, minus 3, and x. So we have minus 3/4 equals 0. So 1 minus 3 is negative 2. That's why we have negative 2 over 2x minus 3/4. So negative 2 over 2 is negative 1. So we don't need to write negative 1 here with x, because with x, it is understandable that there is 1. So we have negative x minus 3/4. So in order for us to find or to eliminate 4, we will just enclose or multiply both sides of our equation by 4. So we have it here. So to eliminate this 4, so x or 0 times 4, we have 0. So 4 times x squared, 4x squared, 4 times negative x, we have negative 4x, 4 times negative 3/4, since they are common, we will just cancel this out, or you can directly multiply if you want to. 4 times negative 3, we have negative 12, right?